Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing tonight? Yes, I have actually just come out of doing comedy, but it didn't get recorded. So, I'm actually going to do a little comedy on the right here for y'all so I can put a set on my social media. So, don't Mother Nature need a nerve pill, don't y'all think? Somebody need to give Mother Nature a fucking Xanax. Because that bitch don't know whether she wants it 70 degrees, 60 degrees, 40 degrees, 30 degrees. She just needs a nerve pill because her nerves are shot. Her anxiety's killing her, so I don't know. But speaking of mothers, you know what I mean? My mother, I call her on Mother's Day. And you know, I'm like, hey Mom, happy Mother's Day. You know what I mean? She's like, yeah, thank you. I'm like, you know you're the first thing. Because I don't resent my mom for being short. Like, she's shorter than me, but I don't resent her for that. I'm like, you know you're the first thing smoking on the nursing home bus as soon as I get you, don't you? I'm wiping Dad's ass like he's done my whole life. She's like, F you, you little SOB. And I'm like, see, Mom? Thank you. That's exactly right. Have a good day. Bye. Yeah. And my son, I'll talk about my son, you know what I mean? Beautiful. I've got two beautiful 6'2" sons. Both of them 6'2". My daughter, she's 5'6", 7, you know what I mean? Hell, she's taller than me, so that's all that matters. But my oldest is 19. Pretty boy. Pretty Zach Morris type boy, you know what I mean? Dawson's Creek, Jane Vanderbeek type boy. Paul Walker type, you know what I mean? And then my 16-year-old is like a Morgan Walden, or something like Morgan Walden is what he looks like almost. But Benjamin, my oldest, yes, my oldest. Your kids never think that you're cool like you are. Like, some people are cool, like I'm sometimes cool, but guess what? Some people might think I'm cooler than I really am, but my kids never think I'm cool because they don't know me like everybody knows me. So, Benjamin's so pretty that I have to tell him and remind him that, hey, stupid, God don't give you good looks and smarts. You can't have everything. That's just being effing greedy, Benjamin. You know what I mean? And this is where I go with being pretty and then being dumb about stuff. It's like he had a vehicle, a Tahoe on 26s, which that sticks out. It was clean, don't get me wrong. I liked the white Tahoe. It was nice, clean. I tell you, I loved it. But when you come home and my ex-wife calls me, my baby mama, and says, Brandon, I thought you was stupid. And I'm like, what are you talking about, Megan? She's like, your son come home with a sticker, like one of the stickers over the window that says, slangin' dope. Slangin' dope. You ain't even slangin' dope. And it's like, I asked him, I was like, why would you do that? I was like, that's one, just something to get you pulled over. And I said, two, you're not slanging dope. You don't want to be the dope man. The dope man either dies or he's in prison the rest of his fucking life. And you don't want that. And I said, because one, my kids are actually great kids. I give them that because both of them and they're not on drugs, they're not alcoholics, they're nothing like that. So thank you. If I had to go through all I went through with the dope and shit and stuff like that, and now being as clean as I've been, hey, I'll take that all day as long as my kids don't have to go through it all day long. But yeah, it's so funny that most people go home and they will sit down and they will write things, they'll write jokes, they'll do this. And it's like, I'll tell stories just like this one right here. There's this girl one time, and I ain't gonna say no names, I ain't never told on nobody, and I ain't gonna start today. But I been wanting to sleep with her for a long time. Well, we got the opportunity to get the chance to do it. So we was both short and little, and I like being little, and I like a female being little, but I also like a big girl too now. I like a big girl, so big that you can't even see me slap her ass. But she was my size, and what's so funny is that when I had her and I was gonna bend her, you know what I mean, like Snoop Dogg said, y'all know what I mean, I ain't even gonna tell you. I looked, and it looks like Nolan Ryan's throwing a baseball out of her asshole. She got hemorrhoids hanging out of her ass, and I'm like, oh my God, do I fuck her? Do I tell her? Or do I take her to the fucking doctor? I'm like, what the fuck do I do with her? It's like, you can't stick your dick in her now, shorty. It's like, well, yeah, you can too. You can actually push your motherfuckers back in and try to help the bitch. I'm like, I was sitting there thinking in my mind, I don't know what to do. I might just drop her off and just let her walk home and think about why. But I didn't tell her, ladies and gentlemen. I want to know what y'all would do. Would y'all have told her, or would you have not told her? You know what I mean? Lazy on Brandon Story Rice. Y'all know what it is, and if you ain't following me, y'all hating. And don't be a hater. Haters suck.